Okay, hey guys, so it's Alexa, and I've recorded this now for the second time, and, it's probably gonna call me and interrupt it again, but, okay, so I wanted to make a video today. So where I live, you generally never, ever see bats. It's not generally the state, I would say, it's more just because I live in the city. Like, my grandma, or she already sold her house, but she's still living in it until September or something like that. But my grandma, she lived, or she's living right now in the country. She doesn't own the house, but she's living in the country still up until September. And so yeah, so she lives in the country, and yeah, so in the country, yes, you may see bats. But where I live in the city, and yes, you see them, but you don't get close to them. They never come close to you, I should say. And all of a sudden, me and my friend Katie, we walk outside to go swimming, and we see a bat, and you see it's moving. We see a bat on our freaking porch. Like, what the hell? I was so confused because never once, my mom even said so, never once in the 18 years of her living in this house has she ever seen a bat. No, that's not, you don't see bats, especially you don't see them sleeping on your porch when you live in the city. You just don't see them, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's like super weird because you don't see them. And I mean that but you just don't, you never see them. So this one's moving, but when me and Katie first saw it, you guys can kind of see its wing, which is really, really cool. Right there, kind of. Oh, maybe not. I'm not really showing you. Right in that little, is that little tiny thingy right there where my nail is, right there, that little thingy. That's the wing, which is so cool. It's so cool to see it in real life, though, because I've never seen a bat up close before in real life, which I find so fascinating. But, you know, so when Katie and I first saw it, she thought it was dead, because we didn't realize that it was the back that was facing us, or she didn't realize it, at least I realized it, but she didn't. And generally, I'm just gonna show you guys, because it's moving right now. Ooh, it's hearing things. Oh, it's so cool, its head's moving and everything like that. When she first saw it, she thought that it was dead, because its back was facing us, and generally, I guess, this is what Katie told me, generally bats face with their backs facing the surface that they're sleeping on. They don't generally, which I don't see how they would grasp on that way, but I don't know what she meant by that. Well, so I guess they can sleep in all different ways or whatever like that. But apparently she somehow thought that it was the front that she was seeing. She didn't see it breathing. So, and even when I came to face the front, I didn't see it breathing. But I guess you just really don't. I mean, I still don't even see it breathing. But it's like right in my porch, you know what I mean? Like, it's in my porch, which is super weird. Inside my porch, you know, just freaking there. And it's really, really weird because you don't see them here. You just don't. Like, you don't see them in the city. I never have once seen it in my 15 years of living. And my mom has never even seen them close up either. I don't think so. She might have, but not this. I mean, never in the city do you, like, ever see them, like, randomly just, like, sleeping on your porch. It's just so odd to see one. And that's why I found it so fascinating that I wanted to tape it. So, yeah. But, so when we first saw it, she had that cereal box out right there that you guys see, on our porch. And since it's right on the screen, you guys see the little screen thingies? Yeah, so this part of it's a screen, and, like, on that little handle right there, you can slide it shut. Like, I would show you, but there's a bat on the screen, so that's probably not the best idea. So, but you can slide that shut and bring it over to this side. But we just always keep it closed. Like, it's just easier, you know, so whenever we want to let the dog out. Well, I mean, I will sometimes close it, like, say, if it's, like, really, really cold or something. For some reason, like, we would shut it. And then, we would, like, open the door and shut the screen so bugs don't get in, which doesn't really help because there's holes everywhere in the screen, but whatever. So, but yeah, so we'll occasionally do that, sometimes here and there. But yeah, so we normally just keep it closed, though, and, it's so weird to see a bat up there, like, you know what I mean? It's just something that you don't see. So, yeah, I might just show you a back of it. It's moving right now. It's moving its head. It's so cool. Love this thing. This is like It's looking right at the camera. See its fur? So cool. I love this. This is so awesome. I mean, I'm not going to get too close to it because, of course, they can bite you and they have rabies. So, or not all of them do, but most of them will. Hi. It can't see me, though. It can only hear me, probably. Probably like, what the fuck is she doing? But, yeah. I wasn't moving earlier, so when Katie tapped that screen to see if it was still alive, she tapped it. And, whoopsies. And then it moved, then it just like twitched its head, and she was like, ah, it's alive! And I was like, oh my god, it is? So she just thought, let's just not move it. But it's moving around a lot, and yeah. So I'm gonna go and try to see if I can show you a really quick back view of it. Okay, so I'm not gonna get too close to it, because if it does come down, like, I don't want to be in its way to get out. But I'm just like stepping like right there on the ledge, like I'm not getting anywhere near close to it. I don't want to. Some actual size away from it right now. I'm going to try to close up on it. I'm just going to take one step forward. I do not want to get anywhere near this thing because I don't want it to come out and kill me. So, yeah. So if you guys want to enlarge screens, but let's try to get as close to it as I can without it blurring up on me. But it's so fucking cool. Like, it's really, really cool. So, yeah. It's my bat, and I'm naming it something. I don't know. I'm gonna name it, though. I came up with a name. You know what? His name's gonna be PewDiePie, which I name everything PewDiePie, but whatever. PewDiePie named a bat after you. Congratulations. You should be proud. Okay. So that's PewDiePie the bat.